How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, the final one of the Advanced Trilogy, and well, in this case the additional mode that this game has is the Julius mode. Julius being one of the Belmont guys, Julius Belmont. He basically is kind of like, you know, Richter in Symphony of the Night, basically the whip user. It's a cool intro. I think it had something to do with an eclipse, right? The story of this game. So you actually have the intro even if you go into Julius mode. So the interesting thing here, while it tells you that you can enter Julius to get into Julius mode, but no, that's not the interesting thing. The interesting thing is that you can select hard mode. So I'm interested in trying this, considering that so far all these additional modes have been very easy. So I want to see how it is to play something that might not be easy, or maybe it will still be easy, but at least with slightly harder difficulty. So the introduction is still the same. Well, you can even see Soma Cruz there in the background. You are not gonna be playing as him, but it's about a solar eclipse, the story of this game. Yeah, well, your name is not Soma Cruz now. We are Julius Belmont. And in fact, here they are talking about Mina Haku, like, none of this matters because the game starts already in the castle with Julius, so all this introduction is kind of like they forgot to remove it because it doesn't matter. I guess if you want context, there is your context. Wanna see if they show something else related to Julius, but I don't think they will. It's a pretty cool sprite though. I mean, it's very, very simple shapes, but still very functional. Was it floating in the sky? No, I don't remember that, but yeah, you should start with Julius at the beginning of the castle. So, wait, let me put it louder for me. There you go. So, you don't have an inventory, like pressing pause doesn't do anything. It doesn't even pause the game, which is a little bit weird. And you can choose between what sub-weapon you want. Like you can rotate between them. You have the holy water, the adze, the cross, and well, the other cross. You have two crosses. This one is the normal cross and the other one is the item crash. You can also double jump. So I shouldn't be going here. Like, ideally I would want to follow the same path that you follow in the normal game, so you wouldn't be able to go up there or up here. So yeah. We have Merman. I'm a little bit concerned about the damage, because right now it will seem a little bit low to me, you know? It doesn't seem like a good enough damage. Well, it is good enough for these guys, but when stronger enemies come, keep in mind that this game, the original one, was also hard. Just that in that mode you could heal. In this one you cannot heal. Oh, we already have a boss. Wait, hold up. Isn't there any save point? Well, maybe the... Oh, this song. The song is from Castlevania 3. Just realized. Well, I don't see any save nearby. Maybe this is simply a tutorial boss. Oh yeah, this guy is a shover. He'll be fine. And again, I can use sub-weapons. I mean, I knew this guy was a shover, but not to that degree. That was interesting, but yeah, that's a tutorial boss, and then you have a save. Very cool save, by the way. Probably the prettiest looking save room so far. And I remember very little about this game, so... Now, that's the first time I got hit. Oh, so the number on the left is my amount of health. So you start with 800. I don't know if that's a good amount or not. I also know if it can get upgraded or not. Maybe it cannot. Ouch. Well, there will be an item, and now there's no item, so... I don't expect there to be items that are equipment, since we cannot use them, but... I do wonder... Oh, here normally you wouldn't be able to be there unless you can double jump, so should I be going here? Or should I go back? I'll go here, but it's a mistake, probably. So I still have no idea if I have the... what an asshole. No, let me go. Let me... Oh, that's gonna be a problem. It seems that using sub-weapons will be the... what will make a difference. Wait, why am I on this boat? I don't know what's so special about that boat. Maybe Soma cannot swim by default. Wow, okay, these are very damaging and they have a shit ton of health as well. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be here. Well, not to mention there's nothing here. Guess I can get out. Is this a dead end altogether? No, it isn't. This is a different place. Okay, we can ignore these guys. Not to mention that there doesn't seem to be any level system, so it's not like killing enemies is useful. Needles. Right or left? Well, don't know if that will be accessible normally, but... Whew, okay, that's a pretty damaging slime, if you ask me. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't be here. That was a mistake. What the hell? That's weird. Is there a fish upside down without water? Well, actually, it being upside down makes sense. I guess the question is why it is without water. Okay, gotta ignore the slimes. At least I gotta say, but yeah, this is probably a hard area in the game, so I don't think I should be here. I thought the bomb wasn't gonna touch me, well, might as well resave. You seem to have some iframes, so... It's not like you could ignore these enemies easily if you want to. So the bomb itself doesn't have a hitbox, so it's also... Well, his hand does have a hitbox, but not the bomb when it's... Oh, what the hell? Big golem, well yeah, I'm seeing the fact that he's big. Also dealing a shit ton of damage. What's that? Oh, he's vomiting rocks. I don't know why the golems in Castlevania have an affinity to vomit rocks. It's a little bit nasty. So they take so long to do it that you're most likely not gonna get hit by that. No, that's the wrong side. Can you damage him everywhere? Oh yeah, you don't need to aim at the head. Oof. And what did I do this for? We don't know. Classic. Hey, how is it going, Kyle? We are just here exploring a little bit. This is hard mode, so I don't know how hard it's gonna be, but according to the mode it's hard. It wouldn't be called hard otherwise. And you can see that already Julius is not as broken as Richter was in Symphony of the Night, so this could be an issue, but we will see. He also doesn't seem to be getting stronger. What the... Oh, a Mandragora. Fuck. Wait, so how do you avoid getting fucked by that? Maybe you can run out. Ooh, that was very close. Well, I'm about to go down. Fuck. On the right side is Merman's die in one hit, but there is a lot of them. To mention the Medusa heads don't help. Weg mode? Oh, what the hell? What am I looking at? Okay, that was very... No, you have to be shitting me. Well, this is gonna be ugly. I'm also running out of sub-weapons to throw. Ah, I tried. There was nothing I could have done there. That's an interesting game over screen. Didn't remember it, that's pretty cool. Alright, I don't even know where I was, but... Yeah, like, this place is most likely not a good idea, no matter how you look at it. But if you're not gonna get stronger, it's not like it makes a difference, right? Like, it's gonna be the same thing no matter what. But the problem is that already getting damaged like that is enough to go back. Let me see if I can at least get past this deep shit. But I don't like I can abuse iframes, but well, I mean it's probably gonna take the same amount of damage to kill him anyway. So wow. Okay, I didn't know that this could go that far. I thought it was supposed to be like a yo-yo. Okay. Then we have the nightmares. Then this did also a lot of damage. Giant worm. This one has a little guy. Okay. No, oh, that's bad. 134, 134. Oh, there's nothing here then. Alright, 134. That's not an input. Doesn't seem to be doing anything at least. I will be surprised if it did anything. It's a very weird input. Unless you want me to do it twice. Okay, hold up. I need to switch to the ads for guys like this. To mention that the ads also deals a good amount of damage. Seems like it's gonna be very easy to find another save here. So it seems that you are not gonna get any upgrade whatsoever. And these little guys. Of course. I mean, those little shits. Yeah, I think that this place down here is simply a bad idea. I should not be here. Not yet, at least. But going back... Well, I could go to the left. I don't know if it's gonna be any better than being down here, but... It might be. Then again, down there was nothing of value, so... I cannot imagine it being a very big loss. Damn it, are you for real? I think the real issue here is that killing opponents, or rather exploring in general, doesn't seem to have any benefit whatsoever, because you're not gonna get stronger. So it seems that killing enemies is there to get them out of the way, but not for any other reason. There are more of these enemies though. Okay. See, for example, these enemies, you don't have any reason to kill them. It's not like they are gonna drop anything. Wow, 2 of these guys. I thought that this is gonna be a problem. Yeah. Fuck. It's a pretty rough start. I should go back all the way, not just there. Like, I should go back as far as I can. From is that whole place that got me here is very big. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm gonna be dying to infinity here. Like, these guys are dealing way too much damage. Well, to the point that I will even argue that starting the game again will be easier than trying to get out of here. Because it seems like it's taking me a very long time to get out of here. Okay. Let me get out of here. I mean, I hope I can, because maybe this is a one-way only thing. Well, if it is a one-way only thing, I might as well just restart the whole thing, because what am I doing, right? Shame all these imps are gonna get in the way. Or maybe not. Okay. They're out. So, I can go up. No, that doesn't... No, I actually cannot go up. Oh, well, that's interesting. Yeah, that's the first place that I see that I cannot really access. Okay. Onto the top. So this place, I think, should be normally accessible. Like, by the time that you're here, there shouldn't be any problem. But you can tell that the damage that these enemies deal is a lot more reasonable for being the beginning of the game, so... Can keep going this way, sure. Those are some weird soldiers. I mean, I know that they are zombies, but doesn't seem to be doing much effort at attacking. So I don't know why it's such a common thing in Castlevania to have that beholder guy. Well, they call it peeping eye here, but to be in the background, not being able to attack you. Like, why is that a cliche? Because he's observing you from afar, maybe? And this song is pretty cool. It is a pretty good song. Unfortunately different from Circle of the Moon. It doesn't really have the merit of being its own song because it's from Castlevania 3. Circle of the Moon, well, it did recycle the boss theme of Castlevania 3, like the final boss, but at the very least everything else was original as far as I know. Well, maybe with one or two exceptions. But yeah. Okay, let's check this place. Well, that leads to another area. No, I think I will prefer, if there is a boss in this area, to fight it. Because I'm assuming that every area has a boss. So ideally you will want to fight it now, right? So it seems that you won't get any stronger at all. Like, I don't see any upgrades. So it seems that this is how we are gonna be doing for the rest of the game. I mean, it's not bad. He seems to have a strong base, but when enemies get stronger, this is very dangerous, because it's a strong base, but a very low roof, you know? Like, good floor, but in terms of roof, it doesn't really seem to have much of it. So I'm just concerned. Okay, so here we're supposed to keep going right. But that's a problem, so there is no boss in this area. Well, maybe it's above. But it didn't seem like I could go above, so... Unless you're telling me there is an input to do like an uppercut or some shit. Instead of repeating the inputs that Richter had, is not giving me any results. So I don't know. If there is an uppercut, I have no clue how it's done. I mean, as a Belmont, this guy got a cock out of his own debut, yes. The protagonist was Soma and not him. As a Belmont, he got a little bit cock. Well, not only that, but he also gets defeated by the protagonist. And by someone that is supposed to be the incarnation of Dracula. So, because that's what Soma Cruz is. So, unfortunately, him might be one of the most cock Belmonts, actually. Oh, a boss fight. What do we have here? The Chimera? Well, Manticore, whatever, same shit. Similar enough. Wow. That was pretty fast. But yeah, I guess it is to be expected. Like, this early bosses, I mean, it's what I say. It's gonna be a very strong start, but later on is when you're gonna get your ass absolutely. I mean, you already catch a glimpse in that water area. Like, the enemies there were very strong. And your health is not getting any higher, and neither is your attack. So, you know, that's a problem. Now, I could go up there to the left, but here, as I say, the best idea is to follow the intended path, because I'm gonna get my ass kicked otherwise. Oh wow, that's... that's a hot enemy. The hottest part is that she has 4 arms. Mashing the possibilities. Anyways, the thing is that... yeah, no upgrades whatsoever. Are there teleports in this game? Because you know that navigating to the areas that I gained access to is gonna kinda suck without teleports. I can go down, okay. It has teleports, okay, well, good to know. So I'm surprised that so far I haven't seen a single one. Little bit weird. Because you will be like, well, if it's the beginning of the game, you're not supposed to see many, but I have access to places I normally am not allowed to access, so that's what makes it weird. It's fine. That doesn't look like a butcher. It looks evil at least. So, hold up. Maybe there's something here that I'm not taking into account. Am I actually getting stronger with every boss I kill? Because I'm dealing a lot more damage to those. Unless that's a different type of statue, I'm dealing a lot of damage to that. Maybe I am getting stronger actually. Nothing here. So, well, if you get stronger by killing bosses, that's cool. But that's even more of a reason to not go to that water area this early. him. There are a lot of hot enemies in this game. Unbelievable. You can just ignore the lower half of that one. Not particularly a fan of spiders. I am a fan of the upper half though. So we can go down. Is this a save? Correct, nice. Okay. Up or down? What a question. Well, we can go up, I guess. Also, do these guys curse me? No. In fact, are there even any status elements with Julius? And there was with Maxim in the previous game, even though he could not heal them, but it doesn't seem like this guy has any, because I'm pretty sure those guys give you an element. It's not just that they deal damage, like I'm pretty sure those guys give you something. Some sort of aids. Okay, there is a boss there. I'm just gonna enter. So far the bosses have all been free. And I don't expect this one to be any different really. Especially when the main strength is that you normally wouldn't be able to hit him, but with the cross I can definitely do so. Got him. Okay. Well, this will normally give you an upgrade. Maybe the double jump? Because I remember that in this game I think you get the double jump very early. So maybe it was that. What the hell? Do I wanna enter this? Oh. Okay. So there is another movement that is kind of like a backdash, but not really. It's weird to explain. It kinda works like a backdash, but when you press it, you go forward and then you turn around. It's a very weird move. I don't even know if it gives you iframes. Yeah, it does. So I could have used that in the water section. I didn't, I guess. Oh, my bad, my bad. Okay, this is a dead end altogether, yeah. Okay, so I need to go back to where the save is and maybe go down. Well, maybe... no, I need to go down. Yeah, I need to incorporate that dash a little bit more. So here essentially you get no benefit from exploring, unless you also get stronger with map discovery. Just that the game doesn't tell you what makes you stronger. I think I am getting stronger. I think it's exclusively out of killing bosses. Every time that you kill a boss, you get stronger, perhaps. Forbidden area? Well, it's it certainly is forbidden from this side, yeah. I noticed that. So those bone pillars, I still don't know if they are supposed to be the regular ones that I encounter on the water area, or if they are new ones, because if they are the same ones, I'm killing them extremely fast right now. So it makes me think that they are either other ones or I'm just getting stronger extremely quickly. Also, in case there was any doubt that there are no status effects, that monster, the Cat of Lepas, that thing supposedly petrifies you, but it's not doing anything to me, so Okay. So from here can go all the way left. Well, not like we have a choice. I mean, there's nowhere else to go. Oh, nice misses. And this guy... Okay, I'm pretty much dealing double the damage that I was dealing to that guy before. It's a little bit messed up. So I really am getting quite stronger. To the point that it seems like this will be very easy very early. Just that I guess I went to the wrong spot at the beginning and that's why it looks so hard. But pretty sure that even if I go back right now, I'm gonna obliterate them with no effort. That being said, I'd rather not. Not yet. Eventually we will have to. Until then we have time. It's a very weird song. A little bit not nice on the ears, if you ask me. Very high pitched. Okay, so this is the first warp. So where do you go? Back here. Oh, you can select the warp. Damn. What is this technology? You can select instead of needing to loop. Unbelievable. Damn, and the first warp was so early. I can't believe I missed it. Well, to be fair, I say that I didn't want to go to a place that, you know. Though, before going here, I could explore the rest of that area, because it seems pretty clear that that's a dead end. Like, there's nothing outside of that, so might as well explore. Though, I don't know exactly explore for what, because there are no upgrades, so unless there is a boss there, which, I mean, could be the case, it's a fair assumption. There is really no reason to explore. Or as I say, that maybe the way you get stronger is by exploration instead of killing bosses. Hard to tell. Oh, this Quetzalcoatl bitch. What's here? Skeleton. Yeah, keep in mind that this is supposed to be hard mode, so if I'm gonna be getting any stronger, imagine how messed up it will be on normal mode. Like, these guys will be kneeling, crying for mercy. Oh, we got some gargoyles. So it doesn't seem like there's anything up here. So, do you know how you get stronger in this mode, Kyle? Like, is it for beating bosses or is it by exploration percentage? Cause, I mean, if exploration has no benefit, then I don't see any reason why I will need to explore every little corner of the map. But if it should be boss orb, oh. So yeah, exploration then has no benefit aside from, well, in case there is a boss. Yeah, but you get, like, exponentially stronger. Not like you get a little bit stronger and you barely notice, like, you get really, really stronger. Well, to be fair, with what I remember of the final boss, I do need to get stronger. Yes, that thing I remember that I needed to heal like 9 times or something like that with Soma. Like, I remember getting so obliterated. It was kind of embarrassing. Alright, so from here we could go to that area above us. Well, not above us right here, but above us to the right. But I guess I just got very unlucky at choosing the water place for first, because that place looked legitimately hard with my then strength. Also, there is something here. Oh, there was a save. I guess that before the first boss you had a chance to save. Just that the first boss is such a shitter that it doesn't matter. Also, this is another area. Oh, this leads to the water area, doesn't it? Is it? I mean, considering that it didn't... Yeah, it is the water area. So do I want to be here is my question. I mean, I did get stronger, but did I get strong enough to withstand this, guys? Also, I guess here Soma is weak to water, because otherwise you will simply do this. Though it is true that there is a thing up there, and without these boats you're not getting up there. Oh, these boats don't seem to be moving in the places I want them to. This dipshit. Well, there's that. Maybe now I have a better shot at killing him. But I deal more damage, well, twice the damage I dealt before, so... Just that he has so much health. Pretty much a mini-boss. Of course, there's only one thing remaining there. Well, you can eat a dick, honestly. These needles deal some damage. Okay. The problem is that if I find a save here, do I want to use it? Do I want to get stuck in this? Oh, I know what place this is. But wait, none of this leads anywhere. Does it? Like, I remember being here and aside from getting super fucked, I haven't really seen anything that is of interest. And who are you summoning? Okay, this one is technically a different enemy, actually. It's called Fish Head, it's not called Bonehead like the previous one, so I guess it's not the same. Seems that you cannot double jump after the water. And I'm certainly getting killed. Yeah, there is... Okay. So, forget about the water place. Like, this shit has to be left for dead last. There is no benefit of going there right now. Zero benefit, in fact. Negative benefit, I will even say. Thankfully, though, the last save is here, so we don't have to worry about getting out of there since we are already out. I think that's crazy. That place is so deadly for no reason. Well, it's probably one of the final areas, but then... Oh, I can now kill the Yat's armor in one hit. Oh, that's cool. Like, before they took, like, what, 3 or 4 hits? So that's cool. RP? Oh no, that one is called Siren. Wait, is there something down there? No, right? No. Well, maybe there was something, but not right here. Could be something up there. Well, no, there is something up here. That's a very high climb. Where am I going? Is this gonna be the clock tower? Could be. No, it's the dance hall. So who am I dancing with? So we already seen a couple of dancing ghosts in the chapel. But we're gonna be seeing them again, I guess. Oh, can I go there? Wait, hold up. No, damn it. Let me go up here. Oh, no save room. The zombies are a little bit weird. Oh, this guy... Well, that guy is a shower no matter if he's a normal enemy or an actual boss. This one's on the other hand, not so much. I don't think that it's an issue for Mr. Julius. A Minotaur, well, yeah, we already killed one of these. Lots of enemies in the way, huh? And all of that for nothing. Unbelievable. Actually scam. God damn it. But on the right side, by killing all of them, I don't have to worry about them on the way back, but... Good dodge. It seems like the cross deals a very significant amount of damage here. Definitely helps. This is supposed to be the place where they store food. That's why you have the butchers here. We have a boss, but do we have a save? We do have a save, though probably unnecessary. We already seen how weak the bosses are so far, and I don't think they are gonna get much stronger, except at the end. Oh, this guy was a normal enemy in the water area. That's pretty funny. You think I'm not ready for that? Yeah, this guy was just casually a normal enemy. See, that's what I mean. The water area was clearly not the right place to go. Okay. Oh, what the hell was that? Someone was digging on the floor. Whatever. So we got this guy, and now want to... Well, we can keep exploring this same area. I don't see why not. Oh, I thought I would kill them in one hit. Some of these enemies don't die in one hit yet. But even these butchers don't. So all the way to the top. Yeah, I guess. Oh, nice. I could probably check the left side first. Though honestly, having this many dancers, I know it's the dance hall, so it's supposed to have them, but then it's a lot of them. 2 Quetzalcoatl. And then... Oh! This is the same enemy from Symphony of the Night, like basically the naked lady. Oh, and we have a warp. I don't have any reason to warp yet, so thanks but no thanks. Well, at least here, the hitbox seems to be pretty clear. Like, you're intended to hit the blade and not guess where the main body is, you know? At least there's that. Do I go up or right? Let me go right first. It tells me that this is a single room with an item, right? No, actually leads to another area. Okay. Inner quarters. What do you mean inner? Damn, I like how the maid greet me politely and I just kick her ass. It's what you get. For getting in my way. Hey, what's on the right? Oh. One of these weird areas. Okay, we have a boss. I'd rather have a save. There you go. Nice. Okay, bring it on. Who is in here? Oh, the puppet master? No, wait, who is this? I don't really remember this boss. Headhunter. But right now you're not doing anything. But you have multiple heads. And the last one is that of a dragon, apparently. Ouch. Well, that poison is not gonna work on me. I guess your main gimmick will be ineffective. Got him. Now that was an interesting boss at least. And we have the same enemy but with dark skin, huh? Hold up. Let me go back to save. Well, now a witch is in its place. That still turns into a cat. Okay. So what is in this place? Oh, okay. So this is not possible until you get the ability to ignore the time stop. I don't remember what item you needed, but yeah, I remember that was a thing. A very curious thing. Oh, what the hell? Arc Demon. Okay. Went down pretty quickly. Wait, what's the point of this room? Well, there's probably something important in the normal game, but not here. We can ignore this room completely. You cannot even hit this. Oh, never mind, you can actually kill him. The Chronomage. Well, he was invincible, but not so invincible now. But you can guard? Nice. And the cat actually deals 1 point of damage. Pretty funny. Wait, that's nothing, right? No, it actually lives. Well, that looks cool. Something tells me that will be a place that will probably represent the end, right? Well, the end. Probably not the actual end, but like, you probably are supposed to leave it for later. Oh. So what's... That's a Valkyrie, isn't it? I need the ads for this. Oh, even that missed. There you go. Yeah, it is a Valkyrie. So what about this mirror? Oh, there you go. Kioma Demon. And once you do that... Oh, never mind, you get your reflection back. Oh, I thought that statue was pissing. No, it's just... I guess pouring water with its hand. Hard to tell. I think I have too many pixels to see. Okay. Well, this probably has connection to the previous area. Okay, we ignore these Valkyries, because honestly, they are a little bit painful to deal with. So you get a warp here. Alright. I wonder if I should go to the right. I mean, I could. I guess I could give a visit to whatever might be there. Promise that if I go there... Nah, I can continue here. We'll try going down. Not sure where this is gonna lead. That's a lot of witches. And this is a new area. The top floor? Well, that's just a lie. Like, the place I just visited was higher. You mean top floor? Doesn't seem to be correct. It's only at one room. Well, you could go higher, I guess, but... That was weird. And this simply has connection to the place below. Okay. Well, from here I could visit the top here. Though, was that even accessible? Maybe it wasn't. We'll give it a try. No, it wasn't. I don't know what I will need to do there, but... It isn't accessible. Well, I could... I also know if it was accessible all the way to the right here, those places that point upwards, but... I guess I might as well see for myself. I can also save since... It's been a little while since I did so. Okay. So now that makes me wonder if the Maxim mode in the previous game would have been hard if I went on the wrong order of rooms. Probably not. I can never get tired of how cool that sky looks. Bong. Doesn't seem to have, you know, nothing special there. I mean, honestly, as I said, I shouldn't really be worrying about exploring anything. I mean everything. Wait, that build doesn't have a hitbox. That's just decoration. Okay, in that case, let's keep going up. I wonder if this room leads anywhere or if it's just seems that it's a big room with nothing in it, actually. Well, that's a disappointment. At least from here I can also explore that area to the right, which I feel like it also might not have anything, but could be wrong. Yeah, this whole room on this mode, of course, doesn't have absolutely anything. But in that case, on to the next room. So there, yeah, I can actually go up here at least. Hopefully not another big room with nothing in it. Might be the case though. It is indeed the case. Big room with nothing in it. Okay, what about here? I think that this is also another big room with nothing in it, so... Unfortunately, we got scammed. Yeah, I'm gonna check that little square, but I mean, no, it's not gonna have anything. I mean, it's a lonely square with not to mention, how do you even access it? I don't think it's even accessible, is it? Right. Well, maybe you access it through the other side, because through here you cannot do it. It's not possible. Well, in that case, I think the best thing I can do from here is to go to the teleport onto the, well, the place that I was before, basically. Yeah, let's do that. The teleport is not that close, but going back manually will take even longer, so let's just go to the teleport. And also, since I'm here, wanna check if I can access that place from the right. Like one of these walls, maybe? Well, no, apparently not, so... I'm not sure what the idea of that room is, but... doesn't seem to be accessible by any means. But yeah, not like it matters. So... no, not all the way down here. I need you to go here, and then from here to the top left, and from there onto the top middle. Well, top middle left, kinda. And from there, I should simply go up, right? Because I don't think there's anything below. It's a very big room, it seems like. Is that the kind of thing that probably doesn't have anything important? We'll check, but I don't really think it's gonna have anything. Not to mention it's probably... Oh shit, Lilith? A Lilith or a Succubus? I don't know which one. Depends on the color. Fuck. Wow, my slide actually deals damage. Oh, this one is Lilith. Alright. And this goes back to the first area. Indeed. So, yeah, well, that's not useful. Though, where does this lead? Well, probably to a place that has an item originally. Or is it? Well, it seems to... Oh, this probably connects to the other side. So I guess it's equally as useless, but it's slightly different. No, actually it doesn't even connect to the other side. We just have some enemies here and there, but nothing important. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I have to go back up I guess I should have expected this place to simply be more like a junction and not really a place with anything important. And I'm already at 40%. For what I remember, this game didn't have any additional area. Or to be precise, it has an additional area at the end of the game that is like the final area. Aside from that, it doesn't really have anything. I thought that wasn't reachable. Would have been a problem. Yokoso. And this seems like another completely worthless place. Alright, well, now without any detours, let's just keep going high. Well, I say that, but maybe there's also nothing of value up there. Just that it looks like the kind of place that will probably have something of value. So, receiving quite a bit of damage. Could go back and save. Might not be a bad idea. I mean, I don't know how far it is, but no, it should be fine, because this was original, well, yeah, where the boss was, so it's a free stroll to the save. Yeah, I might be able to beat this today. Promise that I will probably have to stream for longer, but normally that wouldn't be a problem because tomorrow is essentially like a half holiday for me. But the real issue is that the heat is killing me right now. So the least I can stream, the better it is because of the heat. Isn't this where you originally fight against Julius? If I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Might be. Hey, don't tell me that this has nothing. No, why are you like this? It's actually a complete dead end. That's fucked up. Okay, so where do we go? Could we go all the way right? There is something up there. How did I not see it? Seems to be something above one of the places I just came from. Also, yeah, there is no music here, so I'm assuming this was an important place originally. Not so much here. Alright, so I could check that, but I'm assuming it's unreachable, right? Because how did I completely ignore it? Okay, I would assume it is unreachable. Okay. Oh yeah, it is. It's this thing that is called the top floor, but there is no way to go up for now, at least. I could teleport back, I guess. I could see what's at least at the beginning on that place up there. Unless that was also inaccessible, I can't remember. Otherwise, the only place I have left to go is the the water place, which I hope it's not the case. Also, just in case, assuming that you're there, Kyle, is there any movement that I should be aware of? Okay, so far the only quote-unquote special movement I'm doing is the double jump. But some places are clearly not accessible with the double jump, and maybe they don't need to be accessed, but I wouldn't know, that's the issue. So if it is like in Rondo of Blood where there are places that I was supposed to access since the beginning, that will be a problem. Rondo of Blood, I meant to say Symphony of the Night. Because that I think of Richter and I think of Rondo of Blood, of course. Okay, this place is accessible actually. How did I not see it? There's even a save. Oh, well, that's weird. It's an important place. Will be. So let me switch to the cross. This keeps leading somewhere at least. Okay, nothing there. Also, at this point, a lot of enemies are dealing very little damage. These are essentially empty rooms. At least the Fleamen deal absolutely no damage. So that's good. Man, this is a completely empty place too. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, at this point, the only accessible place is the very bottom. Clearly. So... well, I could teleport to the lower teleport, I guess. See, up here there is nothing. Absolutely. Well, is it time to deal with the water bullshit? Would be nice if I could have killed like two more bosses just for good measure, but I guess not. Okay, so to the left. No, limit. Wait, can you actually? No, it is... well, no, actually you can do it from this room. You can go here and then fall. Or no. Never mind. Okay. I didn't realize. Yeah, it's from the room on the left, this one. So I'm glad that I'm receiving almost no damage, good. We'll have already heard quite a bit. Alright, on to here. Was there anything to the left? Or did that also take to the water area? Wait, no, that's the beginning of the game, isn't it? Oh, there was something here I didn't see. Or maybe I saw and I ignored because it was all going up. There's not gonna be anything important here though. Indeed, as expected. Alright, so yeah, it's the water area or nothing, I guess. So it's time to try hard. There's nothing else to do. Damn it, water area. Yeah, the water area is where dreams get demolished. So I could do the exact same thing. Well, there's also... no, but that... that place with that thing pointing upwards was also not accessible, right? I think it wasn't. So now let me go to the left. I mean, the only thing that is preventing me from going there is skill issue, so it's not like I'm being prevented by a shortcut that wasn't open or whatever. Just pure skill issue, so hey, let's just go there. Shouldn't have that many problems, right? Surely. This place is also weird. With all these boats, but the one place where you need a boat to go up, you don't have one. Which is after this one, right? Yeah, here. And you cannot go there. And I don't have a way to go there, unless... No, unfortunately that just lets you float in the air, but nothing else. I try though, at the same time, that shouldn't go anywhere important. Unless there is a boss there, that should be like a special room and that's it. Okay, so yeah, these needles... Yeah, okay, I remember this place. Obviously remember getting my ass kicked by this place. Yeah, not a problem. Though I still haven't, as I said before, I haven't seen any resolution in the... Oh, what the hell? Wait, you can actually go up by pressing L in the air. Would have been nice just to know that before. I guess not. It would have been nice. I don't expect, as I say, to be anything up on that other place, but... Man, god damn it, dude. Why cannot they at least have a command prompt when you press pause? I should have spammed more buttons. But yeah, there, as I say, there's nothing here, most likely. So you can spam this as many times as you want. There is no limit to the spam. So yeah, that means that all those places that had something upwards, I could actually go there. Well, at least with this movement... Wait, do you deal damage with this? Because if you deal damage, you can also get rid of these needle enemies. Yeah, it's an actual uppercut, so yeah, you deal damage. But that's so annoying, dude. It's especially infuriating in a game like this where the pause button doesn't even pause. At least it could give you a command list, dude. Like, it didn't cost you anything to do that. Not like it's hard to code a simple command list. At least by knowing this movement, it should be easier to navigate this place, but this place is still annoying no matter what. Yeah, let me go this way, I guess. This is the place that I got my ass absolutely kicked, and I had to get out of it to stop getting my ass kicked. But I guess it should be fine now. I mean, I gotten stronger. Let me hold up. No, don't be like this. It's fine. Whew. One more hit and I would have died. Okay. And with the uppercut, the slime still doesn't die. And then there is this guy that you also cannot go through. I don't remember if that light was meant to mean something. I remember it appearing randomly when I played with Soma, but I don't remember if it had any meaning at all. want to avoid confrontation with these guys as much as possible. Well, at least the mermen here are the initial mermen, so shouldn't be an issue to kill them. Right, so this is a place that I got my ass kicked. At least that demon is not hard to beat. I got my ass kicked here. Damn, another hot enemy. This is the Ragnarok Online trial, pretty much. Okay. Come on, it's only a waterfall, Julius. You could defeat demons. I don't think a waterfall should be an issue for you, right? Right, so if we can literally fly... Doesn't seem like there's anything here, though. Oh, actually there is. Well, not to the right. This is a one-way only thing. But you can go through the waterfall. Oh, what the hell? Flesh golem. Nice move. You can also kick rocks, literally. It took the expression kick rocks very literally. Okay, so I cannot go right. Like you need a, like I think in the original you need a card to go there, but I don't have cards here. Like here it tells you, right? Like the symbol that is engraved in the wall, it tells you what card you are supposed to use, but unless there is another secret movement that involves going through things. Well, I mean, I have this, but actually, well, I could try. The problem is that I cannot really use it in the air. Damn, but it actually worked with the bow, nice. I'm glad I thought of that. So is there anything of use here? No, well, this simply leads to the same place I've been before, like it's a shortcut of sorts. What the hell? That was a lot of damage. I didn't think that those things will deal damage over time. But on the right side I have a save nearby, so I'm gonna take it before I keep getting fucked. So yeah, this is the shortcut I was thinking of. So now it's open. Wait, where is the save, by the way? It should be in this room above. Yeah, here. Ooh, that was close. Okay. So, from here, can go down and to the right. I hope at least there is a warp nearby so I can go back to those places that I thought were inaccessible, but they are actually accessible. Which are essentially... Well, the two of them are very close to each other, so I could take... Well, either warps on the top should take me to that place. Alright. First of all, oh, not this enemy. Hey man, here they make her fully naked. I think that the developers for this particular game, they were feeling a specific way. Not this shit, no. That parasite is an issue. Oh, what the hell? Is a ghost ship? Well, it's a ship. I don't know if it's ghost, but the ship part is there. Nothing there. There are two harpies. Okay. Didn't remember that ship, honestly. Well, I don't remember most things of this game, but certainly not that ship. Oh, what the hell? That's a different demon. It's a flame demon. I do deal quite some damage, but, well, he's gone. And that is a lot of damage from those little guys. Like 81 for simple contact damage. Don't do this to me. Damn, 94 for the flame demon. Will you at least give me a... Oh, what the hell? Those were not normal fleamen, unfortunately. Fuck, I don't remember when was the last... Oh no, I actually do remember. It wasn't that far from here. It was in that shortcut, actually, yeah. Yeah, okay, it wasn't that far. Will be worse. Yeah, that place is a little bit... Well, it's on the same level of bullshit as the water one, which I guess it makes sense considering that you come from there. And everyone deals so much damage. How are you not dead? Pretty sure you died a lot faster last time. Okay, these ones were ignoring them. Well, actually, these ones and all of them should be ignoring. They don't seem like the kind of enemies that you want to provoke. Is there anything here, by the way? No, it already seemed... Yeah, like this... This room ends there, so no. Alright. So... Well, these guys... Yeah, you could ignore them, but you have to first wait until they move. And then here... Well, you can kill this guy, I guess. I ended up getting hit, but it's important to ignore the slime guys. You can tell where they are, so like it shouldn't be hard to react to it. The issue is that some of these places are very small. What an asshole. And see, like that sort of thing you're not avoiding. Okay, we don't hit that. Then the gargoyles though. What an annoying flight. And all of that for nothing, for a mimic. Well, I'm not surviving my way back, but on the bright side we know that this place is worthless. That's the good thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm surviving the way back. We can see though, ironically the fastest thing will be to die. Clearly. The flame demon spawns here? Yeah, there. Okay, it takes 4 hits of that. Promise that anything that hits me here is gonna kill me. Anything. No matter what, it's gonna be dead. Yeah. As I say, that's a faster way of doing this shit. So now what I need to remember is that that place on the bottom right should be completely ignored no matter what. Like that place on the bottom right is worthless. So I could go back to the left. Well, no, I have to go back to the left. I don't have a choice. I do not have a choice, unfortunately. Though I also know exactly where in the left I would want to go. That sucks. Oh, at least I didn't get hit by those things. Okay, so in this place, by the way, going up doesn't have anything. Like, there is a room, yes, but it's a room that you cannot get out of. Like, it's like its own thing. So, there is no use. So, it's simply exploring this area. Well, simply, that's... I shouldn't say simply considering how fucked up this area is. Those were some nice dodges. Alright, so first of all, is there anything of value up here? Well, there is a warp, so I will say yes. In fact, I will use it, because I want to explore those areas that I could not before, so... Actually, I should go here. I should go here though. I'm pretty sure that that place that was called the top floor is one of the final areas in the game, so... Not sure if it's a good idea to go now. Or if I should keep exploring a little bit more. So I need to go down. Okay. Get on. That's a final guard. Yeah, this is for sure the final area. There is no doubt about it. A lot of final guards in here. Well, at least I'm actually dealing more than 1 point of damage. Damage is pretty bad regardless. I have no idea which one of these rooms is the worthwhile one. But they take a while to go down. It's what I expect, but... I wonder if I can ignore him. I mean, I should be able to uppercut past him, right? But he's not going down, and I think I'm hitting him with the best weapon I have. I mean, at least for this particular situation. He's not going down. Problem is that if I go to the left, there are even more of this. I'll try to... No, I cannot do that. Yeah, this place... seems like a problem. Okay, hold up. Let me go to the other place that also has a high place and save in the meantime. Save mostly because of that teleport. That top floor is supposed to be the final area. I mean, whenever you see a final guard, it's that you know that you're in the last place that you're intended to be. So yeah, before I go there, let me save. Well, unless... maybe there's nothing up there, like I'm hyping that place up like it's important and maybe it's completely worthless. It's a possibility. Okay. This leads to a new area. So it might be useful. Oh, it's the clock tower. Oh, and this song. I cannot tell if this song is supposed to be original from here or not. Because it sounds like a classic song, but... might have been the first one. I don't know. Wait, oh, okay, the sprite work here makes this a little bit confusing, but yeah, that was a platform. Yeah, like, these gears don't seem to stand out too much at all. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, this is the clock tower, you know. It's meant to be an absolute pain in the ass. Well, you were supposed to do something here, but I guess not anymore, though. What happens if I go right instead? Nothing. That's what happens. What's... Will you show me a save? I mean, I know that I didn't save that long ago, but I would appreciate a save. Then that stupid hand these guys have that actually have a hitbox. And this place seems to be quite big. I gotta say that I'm not a big fan of the castle layout in this game. Seems pretty confusing. I mean, I know that tends to be the case in this game, so I feel like this one is especially confusing. You know? I mean, I do remember that when I played Aria of Sorrow originally, it was a little bit annoying to be able to go anywhere. So that was mostly because of things that were locked with powers. Okay. So this floating garden thing, this was the labyrinth? Or was that another game? No, this was the labyrinth, okay. I don't know if I needed something. And that Mandragora chip shot is so fucked up. Oh, I actually went to a different place. They are called floating gardens. Well, first of all, because they are floating, but because they have nothing to do with each other. They just freely float. Is there anything up here, or is it simply a passage? It seems that it's just a passage. Yeah, it's just a passage. Now, I'm pretty sure that this was the place where you fought Julius in the original, right? So am I gonna be fighting Soma now, or what? So I don't think there's any reason for me to be uncovering all the squares like this. Like, there is no benefit. Especially places like this that are essentially empty, because... Well, I guess in this mode everything is empty, except for what has bosses, you know? By the way, in this place, for what I remember, there was also like a place that was locked that later on gets open, and it's the one place where you fight the final boss, isn't it? Because if that's the case, doesn't that mean that I should be close to the final boss? Unless the place is close. Because it could be close. And maybe it's like in the previous game where you have to beat every boss before being able to do that. Then this place is quite confusing, without a doubt. And here I'm simply going back. I mean, you can tell when there are rooms like this, like when there is a lot of parts in the map that have a lot of passages, that's when you can tell that it's a confusing map. Or you can also do a stomp. And this guy has a lot of things that you normally wouldn't see. So this goes... Okay, so this is the place that connects to here, I guess. Probably. Yes, indeed. Well, good to know. I guess you could originally access that place like this. Well, I guess that's all of the places that I couldn't access before, right? Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, like everything else is something that I'm exploring right now, and well, then there is the place with the final guards that we will see how to do that one. For now, it seems like it will be quite a challenge, but hey, maybe I'm exaggerating. Oh, and we're back at the floating gardens. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that shit up there. Well, it still got discovered, but yeah. Like, essentially these places are squares. Like, there's no other important shape or any passage that you need to be aware of. It's a square. That's the end of that. And, well, here I'm back at the first one. So was there anything of worth in these floating gardens? I don't remember. Though there is one up there that I didn't get to, right? There is one that I've been to once and never again. Yeah, sure you can. Yeah, this one. Okay, so what's in here? I immediately went back, but... Hold up. I need to... Oh, these guys... Okay, these Reaper guys are an issue. Oh, and then we have... Skullomania. So, yeah, this is the place where you originally fight Julius, isn't it? Back off. Yeah, and... Okay. So, this place leads to the final area. But I'm assuming that it's not gonna open until I beat every boss, like in Harmony of Dissonance. Because I mean, otherwise, it's not like I have an item to open it. Wait, hold up. No, I fucked up. Oh, it's fine, I'm back. I want to see what's... Oh wait, that's where I went, right? Just went here. Yeah, okay, never mind, it's the same. Yeah, the 1v1 area, so I'm assuming it is the case, but I need to beat every boss to get access to that. Because if that's the case, I'll try. Not like I can do anything else, you know? First I have to get out of these floating gardens, okay. Here... Yeah, I guess from here I can go down, maybe. I could also go to the clock tower. I mean, that's the place that I originally came from. So I don't know if I can go to the clock tower. Perhaps. I also know... Here I will need to go to the clock tower. Promise that going back through here, like, this place is very hard to navigate, very annoying. At least I can fly, so shouldn't be that bad. Oh, and there is... Oh, there was a sale. Well, sure, I guess. Why not? Essentially... The only places that I have yet to explore are essentially the clock tower, well, the top floor, and then like the water area. And I mean, there's probably more, but those are the ones that are accessible right now. Promise, which one of these led to the clock tower? It doesn't seem like I can do that. I don't even know if going through the gardens is a good way of reaching the clock tower. Probably not. I mean, that's how I originally got here. That's the thing. But, you know, it doesn't seem to be the right call. Damn it, dude. I need to go back to that place that is on the top right. Wow, I avoided the Mandragora, nice. This place being hard to navigate on purpose doesn't help. I don't even know if this is random, I don't think it is. Yeah, no, the best thing I can do here is actually get out of this awful place and go back to the clock tower the way I originally went there. It sucks, but this place sucks even more, so I have no clue how it works. So I could go to the water area here. Well, I could have gone with a teleport, but I didn't see any teleport nearby. Yeah, and from here the next teleport is quite far, so doesn't particularly seem like a good idea. I want to see if this other place here is worthless or not. Well, it has access to... yeah, to this other room. Oh, what the hell? I didn't know that you could use the nightmares as something you could ride. Well, that's interesting. Pretty cool. Okay. There's also things up here. And this place is actually bigger than I was expecting. And these demons that come out of fucking nowhere. Okay. Horsen. And do you know the story how Forsen with horses and they call him Horsen because of that? Yes, I know that there is a gacha character with that name that is also a horse, but yeah, Forsen has a very particular story with horses. pretty funny. Maybe not funny for him though. I told you, yeah. Basically, legendary story. He wasn't very happy about it though. Okay. So... fuck, these needles... worst part is that when you attacking underwater, you lose your ability to keep jumping. Well, more like you lose the privilege. Come on, Worm, don't be like this. There you go. Nothing there anyways. And then, well, you can go up and or down. Okay, let's see that. You have to hit me right there. You could not help yourself. Though I think being here, it's probably better to go to this place first. Another waterfall. Oh, okay, so this is that. At least we know that. Cool. Shame that I didn't really care, but yeah, I guess now we know. Okay, hold up. I want to go back from here. Well, no, because you're not going back from there. So the answer is no. Okay, that's fine. We can ignore Triton or Triton. Whatever you pronounce it in English. Here it has an accent in O. Okay, slime is dead. It has nothing. This whole place is just a guy being hanging on something and very happy, but it's completely worthless for me. Well, the problem is I don't know if I'm gonna make it alive on my way back. Well, I hope. So the easiest way... Well, I don't know if easiest. Actually, no, that wouldn't be the easiest way. Fuck. This is a very shitty place to be. I don't know. I guess I could go back this way. No, that's not where you go back. Because the problem is that if I fall all the way back here, I will. But there are... everywhere you want to go, there is something... No, don't be like this. Okay, fine, you don't want me to go there, I won't go there. I had my doubts, but I guess that you convinced me. So... we could go down from here, which is how I did it first, I guess. Promise that I could easily die on my way there too. Oh, these fucking assholes. Okay, what about this? Yeah. Not so nice when you get ads, isn't it? Okay, so here I need to go down. Ooh, that was very close. And then right, well, I could go left. It's just that those two places lead to the same area, and not to mention I need to save, well, to heal and save, I guess. Ooh, that was close. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but these guys deal a lot of damage. Okay. Careful. No. No, that's slime. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Game devs are legally bound to make water areas miserable for the player. Yeah, it's a classic. Oh, that was actually a good trade. Alright, let me use... yeah, the cross. Yeah, but pointed where the enemy is, you know, because... not gonna be doing shit otherwise. I'm not sure what he's saying when he throws the cross. Does it matter? As long as he throws it. Alright, so I could either go right or left. I'm gonna go left. Okay, so I got a kill here, I remember, but... I could probably survive. Now, yeah, didn't I get killed by this guy? Actually, maybe not. I think I got killed later. Yeah, I got killed later. This is a dead end, by the way. Actually, this one might be a dead end as well. Wasn't it? Can't remember. I feel like this was a dead end. And I'm doing this for absolutely no reason. Well, there is a save at least, that's something. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. I know that that's the kanji for light, but... I don't know what the pronunciation will be there. And these demons... okay. Yeah, you are back here. So, I guess that was complete... I mean, aside from the save, which... it's not really that useful with the other one being way closer anyways. There is absolutely no reason to be here at all. Whatever. Hikari Aredem. You know what? I was gonna say Hikare, but I'm like, usually those type of readings don't get cut by much. Yeah, because it doesn't get cut. He literally just says Hikari. And that's weird. Hikari are. They know that Hikari could be used as a verb. Like, obviously, yeah, the kanji for light being used as a verb, I'm not surprised, but the fact that it has the same reading as the known Hikari is weird. Yeah, I guess it happens. Wait, hold up. What's on the right of this? There's another room. Okay, so both places... Well, I'll have to go one and one. Oh, this actually is a dead end. I remember getting killed here. And I'm probably gonna get killed again at this rate. Nah, it's fine. This guy shouldn't give me that much trouble anymore. Got your sorry ass bitch. Okay, on to the left then. Ignore that guy. So I don't know why the light goes to different places every time. I really don't remember what it used to represent, but who cares? Probably nothing relevant. Well, nothing relevant now. Maybe it was relevant with Soma, but I kinda doubt that it's gonna be any relevant with Julius. I mean, after all, here you don't even need to get souls. I mean, you cannot get souls even if you wanted to. Oof, okay. What about down? Where are these guys? Gargoyles? A bunch of assholes in general. Underground cemetery. And the same song plays, huh? Wow. I don't know if I should have gone left first, maybe. So, for these guys being elemental demons, their attacks are very shitty. Like, the only annoying part they have is being big and contact damage. Okay, yeah, I remember this place being unsettling. And there is a boss. Alright, could you at least give me a save? Not there. Okay, a save. Here he comes. Well, we will see though. Before that, let me check what's in here. Nothing. So this is Legion. Well, I guess judging by the enemies on the background, it makes sense. I mean, so Legion is the most prostituted boss in the history of Castlevania. Well, aside from obviously Death and Dracula, but those are characters. Legion is not a character. Like, Legion appears in Symphony of the Night. It appears in... pretty sure in Circle of the Moon as well, right? It appears in Harmony of Dissonance, in Aria of Sorrow. I don't remember about Dawn of Sorrow, but I do remember he appears in Portrait of Ruin. And Order of Ecclesia I also don't remember, but then Harmony of Despair. That's Legion. I mean, I guess whoever designed Legion in Symphony of the Night was super proud. Oh, with the cross I'm obliterating this guy. So, if I recall correctly, when you beat this guy, the walking guys on the left become aggressive. They're basically the same way they are right now, with that red aura. Damn, I cannot even teabag properly. That's a very whack teabag. Okay, starting to get its pulse. Oh, okay. I mean, I know that you shoot lasers, but... unfortunately, if you try spamming down, it just gets into that pose where it's like, oh, my tummy hurts. Damn, you don't even have a face with the... Okay, well that's weird. Oh, he will have a face with the exposed core, but no. Okay. What else do we have here? Oh, not those guys. Fuck those guys. Some coffins. The wall corpses were kind of funny. But I mean, considering that they are probably mummified, I guess they cannot walk much in the first place. Okay, well, nothing. Like, they are both having such a happy afternoon stroll. I was thinking more that they are out to shit themselves. So they are trying to walk in a way that, you know, they can get away with it. And these guys are so dangerous. They are essentially as nimble as the Fleamen, but deal an insane amount of damage. And not just damage with the knife they throw, but also contact damage. And there is many of them. You really needed another room for that, so these assholes respawn. You really needed to do that. But it's fine, I should have enough health to tank them anyways. Not to mention the cross is doing a very good job at keeping them at bay. And the good thing is that they float a little bit in the air before they can actually do anything. Right, so there's nothing left to do in this area. Well, we could go left, actually, yeah, there's that. Maybe there's nothing other than a single room or whatnot, but worth checking. If there is nothing though, the course of action will be to go back to the teleport and getting to the clock tower. At least there is a teleport right before the clock tower, so getting to the teleport will be immediate. I mean, immediate to go to the clock tower, not that getting to the teleport will be immediate. Down here everyone floats. Well, technically there is no water here, so I wouldn't really say that's the case. Okay. No, man, these assholes appearing out of nowhere. Like, I tell you, the most dangerous thing about those sack of shits is the contact damage, because the attacks they use are so shitty that there is no way they can be dangerous. Okay, this leads to a new area, but what's down here? And more water. A place with nothing. Okay, good to know. Can ignore this, guys. Okay, so what's in here? This place doesn't seem to connect to anything. So it's its own thing, I guess. Oh, it's the arena. Is this optional? Or is this like the Symphony of the Night arena that is not optional? Okay, the Nova Skeleton, that here they call him the Beam Skeleton. I don't know if it's optional, but I kinda hope it is, because these guys are tough. But more than that, one thing I hope is that they give me a way to save, because holy shit, look at this. Oof. Well, there is a teleport. Alright. Well, first of all, yeah, use the teleport. Unfortunately, what is the teleport that has the closest save? None of them actually have a close save. I mean, I guess the closest one is the one that goes to the clock tower, but it's annoying that you have to go back, because if I go into the clock tower here to the save that is up there, I'm most likely getting my ass kicked. Yeah, I most likely will. Okay, so let's try to get out first, and then we will explore the rest of the clock tower. The cock tower. Okay, save here. No problem. At least it wasn't that long of a journey. So, clock tower is most likely where death is gonna be, right? Pretty sure. I mean, for the first time in quite a while, it seems that death is gonna be in the clock tower. It wasn't the case in Symphony of the Night, wasn't the case in, well, in any of the games until this one. Any of the Metroidvanias, to be precise. Because yeah, the whole point is that in the classic Castlevanias, the clock tower was the domain of death. In fact, I don't even know. Well, okay, there is one exception, and that is a Castlevania 3. In Castlevania 3, you don't have the clock tower being the place where death appears. The clock tower, in fact, appears super early in the game. So here there are two places. Both go to the left. Not sure where they are gonna lead. Gotta check. Okay, this one seems to go to an eventual dead end in both sides. Don't you love pendulums? Oh, actually, I don't need to worry about the pendulum here. You just spam that, it works. Okay. Oh, this place looks... It looks I wanna be the guy. Okay. Even has the spikes. Nice. Very good dead end, I gotta say. Very innovative. But at least the enemies here barely do any damage against me. I don't know how much damage the spikes deal, but I don't think I want to find... Okay, well, I found out. Yeah, okay, they deal quite a lot of damage. 71 is not a show. Alright, so from here we go up. Huh, not too high though. It's fine. So here I definitely want to go to the save. Without a doubt. And from this save on to the left, I'm assuming the boss is gonna be waiting there, right? Probably. Also, the whole water area got explored, I just realized. So we don't have to worry about that shit again. Well, technically, except for the bottom right, but I did explore it, but just got killed, so it can go suck a cock. Basically. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Okay. I hope at least this doesn't lead to another dead end. It could. Okay, these Valkyries are kicking my ass. There you go. That's an interesting split. Okay, this is oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought it was a single room, it isn't. Well, here it's hard to tell which path to get. I think that this one has less annoying enemies. In fact, this one is most likely a passage. Yeah, it is. So this goes to the final area, right? Well, not yet, but it seems that it is connected. Well, okay. So you cannot go here, because there is a boulder. And I don't think... Well, I could hit, but no. Unless you are there, it doesn't work. Though that's a little bit of a weird shortcut, because if it goes to the final area, why would I want to go back here? Well, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. That final area looked pretty hard. Okay. Well, keep going this way. At least this one is not a final armor, so I'm actually dealing decent damage, you know? Got your ass. Okay, that's the boss, and I'm assuming this is the save, nice. So I gotta assume this is death. Is there something above? Oh no, never mind, it's the roof. So this is indeed death, to nobody's surprise. Oh, it's the side that you can damage here. Ouch. Is the cross really the best thing I can use here? Not so sure. It seems to be good enough, at least. Oh, I didn't remember that attack. Well, I didn't remember anything. Okay, so you gotta run when he does that. Pretty hard to avoid shit here. And then again, it's the dead boss fight, so... Oh, I didn't get hit there by a miracle. Normally it is like this. Okay, so second phase. Oh, now he has... Oh, that's cool. It's pretty cool. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm running out of cross to use, and this shit deals a lot of damage. You really cannot dodge that by crouching. Well, at least the save was right there, but at least the first boss that killed me, surprisingly. It seems that percentage-wise we're very close, and this one saved. So I did originally this with 94%, so seems that the only thing left is the arena and the final area. I don't know if I will be able to beat it today, mostly because of the final boss. Like, the final boss is legitimately hard. I mean, if this boss is already kicking my ass, even though it's way easier, you can imagine the final boss obliterating me. And here without items, so I have to beat him legitimately. Like an actual fight. 1v1. Oh, he got to the second phase, okay. Well, dodging that one is not a problem, but the one where he launches it forward, if you cannot crouch it, it's a little bit hard to dodge it. Oh fuck, I was not expecting that. Okay, I was not expecting you to recover that quickly either. I guess you do. It's doing a lot of very unpredictable movements. So the hitbox here is not in the side, it's his own body. Ah, fuck you. I'll go to his ass. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure if that will have hit me on the way down, but pretty sad if it will. Well, then that was pretty close. So this was actually the first boss fight that was challenging. So I'm very afraid now for the final boss. Like, that guy, there is no way that it's gonna be easy to beat. Man, this fucking harpies, come on. Get the fuck out. So what do I have access to here? Well, a power-up, I guess. So from here, the only places that you can go are either the arena or the final area. So, hey, are you there, Kyle? Was the arena optional or was it mandatory? Team, but going back is such a fucking pain in the ass. I mean, I could go to the floating gardens, but there is a boss there. Oh, okay. The big Chungus. Well, I don't remember which Chungus, but it's okay. But unfortunately, then, why don't you do that shortcut available, dude? Like, why do you... You sack of shit, let me go. Because yeah, here you will want to go through the shortcut, but you can't. So you need to go out of the clock tower, all the way back. At least most of these rooms, if your idea is to simply go back, well, not to mention that some of them even have like an additional place to theoretically make it easier, though it doesn't really make it easier at all. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we gotta go to the arena. Gotta go to the Champions Club. We can become the two-time Dracula Hunter. Well, Julius is an actual two-time. Because, you know, that he appears in Aria of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow, and he has this Julius mode in both of them. So, an actual two-time. Now, the issue is that if I go to the arena right away, I would like to find a save, but this is probably gonna be a mistake. But I'll have to try. Honestly, the enemies that you can find here are very fucked up. Very, very fucked up. Hold up, isn't there at least a save to the left of this? Will make sense. No, that's not a save. Ah, dude. That's not a save either. I'm an Iron Maiden. Can that catch you? Hopefully not. Okay, maybe this is a save. Yeah, okay, nice. So, this place, aside from the final area, seems to be the hardest place in the game. Oh shit, we already get to the boss. No, this is... No, hold up. This is not a... Like, this is a challenge area. Are you even supposed to do this? Or is this optional? Oh, that sucks. Okay, hold up. So, I like the statues in the background kicking you. Pretty hilarious. Alright. So, the issue is that you have to get this thing going. Don't you have the Grand Cross? Yeah, I do. Just that it consumes quite a lot of magic. And do we really have to wait until this piece of shit goes into full swing? Isn't there a better way of doing this? But at least you don't get hit by it. Like, really, do you want me to do this? Because the sub-weapons don't hit this. but this doesn't look like it's going any faster. Maybe it is. I mean, I guess it kinda is, but holy shit, dude. You're gonna be here until tomorrow at this rate. Just need you to hit the wall. Dude. Be a little bit more. Man, come on. Now you're just fucking with me. How is that not enough? Okay, well, that was enough. And that's pretty nice of you. Alright. I'm gonna use the dash. The dash seems very useful. It is actually an extremely good tool. Like, actually crazy tool. Nice. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We got past that without issues. Thanks to the dash. So what's down here? There's probably just... Okay. There's most likely not the... Oh, there is actually the boss. It's just that there's also those special things. Alright. What's this? Oh, it's the big bad. And so... Oh, never mind. So, okay... This is the big guy, Valor. Is this the same boss from Dawn of Sorrow? Just that the one on Dawn of Sorrow had like a mask, right? Because I feel like it was also called Valor, right? It was the big bad, yeah, I agree. Now this guy is dealing a shit ton of damage. I could maybe try using the cross for the first time. I mean, it doesn't seem to be worth it to use it with the amount of mana it uses. It uses a shit ton of mana. Ah, fuck. Uh-oh. Was not expecting that. This guy is a problem. Well, at least we found the boss. Problem is beating him. That certainly will be an issue. It's fine. We will try. You know, you have to take the elevator every time. But... Yeah, I think the axe is the best thing I can use against this guy. Can I crouch that? Well, not that. Okay, so his arms don't have a hitbox. It's only the hands themselves that have a hitbox. It's an important detail. But some of these attacks are undodgeable. I mean, this guy has the same issue that the zombie dragon from Circle of the Moon had. That it's basically impossible to tell what he's gonna do with those attacks because you're gonna constantly get hit by contact damage. Alright. That's fine. Also, well, after this I could explore the... Well, actually I could explore the rest of the area right now. Don't know if it's gonna have anything, probably not. Might as well give it a look. So what's that? Is that chain important? Maybe not. So this place has a lot of those concrete, it's actually brick walls that you can break, but they don't really seem that useful by themselves. They just seem to be more like a passage. Okay, this giant skeleton has more HP than the first boss. It's supposed to be golden, but still a shover. That part has not changed. Wow, nice uppercut, you sack of shit. You didn't get me there, lol. Okay, so the concrete wall can... Well, I don't know if it's accessible from here or not. Wait, this is healing, isn't it? This is not healing. And what does that cross mean? You will think that this is a healing place, but no. Man, well, screw you too, I guess. Okay, so up there, there's really nothing of interest. But I'm assuming that in this place in general, there is nothing of interest. Because if you go up to the other side here... Wait, no, not here. I mean up here. I'm assuming that it's just gonna be the continuation of the other place. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of screen transitions, but don't worry about it. It seems that what matters here is that that boss is the one that you have to take down. Oh, well, this place seems quite big. Well, nothing there, and most likely nothing here either. Yeah, this connects to the brick wall. There are some minotaurs. Well, this one is red. I don't know if that means that he's more angry. More of these weird capes. Well, this asshole. And ah, fuck, no, don't do this to me. It's okay. We have the Akuma teleport. Alright. So yeah, essentially nothing worth on the other side. I was expecting that. Let me just do the Akuma teleport. It looks pretty cool though, I gotta say. Very, very cool. But I mean, Akuma is a character that everything he does looks cool. I don't know if I'm gonna make it alive out of here. Probably not. But hey, maybe. I actually made it alive, so I could explore the whole place. I mean, the only places that I haven't explored here are the rooms that are to the right of this, but I have no reason to do so, because there's not gonna be anything. Yeah, we can forget about those. But this boss has to go down, and he wouldn't be going down right now. So that seems like an issue. I guess, even if it's not worth it, at least by... No, that's the wrong button, goddammit. At least I will do this to get rid of the first phase. Notice that you can only use this 3 times in total, and then you're out. And then you're absolutely out. I want him to switch phase at least. Okay, he switched phase. I don't know if he switched phase. He's probably just deciding to do this attack. But at the same time, he's not stopping with this attack. Oh no, that's too fast. I don't think it's... Okay, you can actually attack him. And this is crazy. Got his ass. Damn, that was a pretty cool final phase, I gotta say. I did not remember this boss at all, but it's a very cool one. Alright. But and then whatever upgrade you get here. Alright, so the only place remaining is the final area. Or well, the final area, the place with the final guards. Which is something that will probably be a pain in the ass to go through, but after that we should be done. Well, with the castle, then it's the actual final area with all the weird shit, and more importantly the final boss that can very easily kick your ass. Now the question is, what is the teleport that gets me the closest? The one on the medium top. Yeah, that's the closest one. Alright, on to that one then. and perfectly avoided. Couldn't avoid that asshole, unfortunately. Yeah, those guys are annoying, but it's fine. Okay, so unfortunately, so far there is no save nearby that area. Like the closest save, which technically it's that one that is to the top left of the place that I'm going, is not even that close. It's quite far, all things considered. Yeah, a little bit annoying. Ouch. I mean, I will assume that there will at least be one save on that final area. Sits health. That's an issue. I'm not supposed to be the incarnation of Dracula. That's Soma. Can get on again. Alright, so the issue is these final guards. And they are everywhere. That's it. Yeah, the Yokoso girls. Yeah, unfortunately, these final guards will be an absolute pain in the ass. And I'm pretty sure this is the best weapon you can use because... or maybe the holy water? Well, those... yeah, well, unless he shields, I guess. Yeah, without the shielding, I guess it... No, it's not better than the cross, I think. And I don't think the ads is... The ads sometimes... Yeah, no, the cross is clearly the best option. And unfortunately, even being the best option, these guys last a very long time. Oh, okay, the whip is the best option, actually. Is that these guys? Wait a second, what am I doing? I can simply get past them. I forget that this guy can just literally warp through every enemy like it's nothing. I'm here trying to defeat these guys. What am I doing, dude? I can ignore all of these guys. Oh, what the hell? No, didn't mean to do that. Oh, tasquete my ass. Well, if I go down, I think it goes back to the same area, right? Maybe there is a save at least. There is a teleport. Man, but come on, dude, it doesn't cost you anything to give me a save alongside the teleport. Because here, yeah, I would like to save... Okay, I guess this is the one teleport that has a save the closest to you after teleporting. It's not super close, I mean, it's better than the other ones, I guess, not to mention that it's an area that does not have strong enemies at all, so... Okay, here. So yeah, I think that this is the most practical save, but it's still annoying. I mean, there's most likely a save on the final area, especially before whatever boss you fight there, which is not Dracula. Like, that's one thing I remember. This game, technically you only fight Dracula at the end, and it's not even supposed to be the actual Dracula. It's like a weird incarnation. But I don't remember what the boss was in that area with the final guards, which shouldn't be a surprise right now, the fact that I don't remember shit. Okay. Cool dragon. Shame there's nothing else. Yeah, this simply completes this area, but... like, there's nothing else. So if you wanna save, you will have to worry about it later, but not yet. Even though that uppercut deals significant amount of damage, it's not enough to kill those guys. And that didn't even kill the succubus. Holy shit. Oh, and the schools in the background are lighting themselves. Wait, this goes to the Hanging Gardens? Actually, yeah, especially this part. This is the place with the shortcut. With another stupid boulder and another stupid wall. Seriously, couldn't they have made this faster? Like, I understand, I know what a pendulum motion is, I know how a wrecking ball works. Like, why are you doing this to me, dude? Like, is it because it's supposed to be a puzzle? Like, what is it intended to be? Why don't you just make me hit it a couple times and that's it? Got it. So, well, I mean, that's nice, but I don't need to go there right now. Oh, what the hell? So is there no save? Like, that's it? Well, okay, there is a save. Nice. So we should be very close here to finishing things in the castle at least. I don't even know what is the... Okay, that area is huge. Oh. Nice trap, dude. Yeah, surely no one can see that trap coming. Alright, so whatever area is on the bottom is not important. This one is the one that most likely leads to the boss. Indeed. Oh yeah, this guy. He is one of the characters in the game that... Wait, I cannot even hit him. Oh, unless I need to headshot. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be the representation of Dracula, I guess. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but it even has the same attacks as Dracula. Yeah, I don't remember what the lore was about this guy. I just remember that I think it was one of the guys that you start the game with, like, in the story. So what's the best way to hit him? I'm assuming it's with the cross. Just like you have to be at the right distance to deal maximum damage. It's not particularly easy. What is pretty sure is that the holy water is not gonna do shit. You still can only hit him twice with the cross. Not like you're gonna be dealing like multiple hits, but like technically 2 is multiple. No, I think it might be better to simply damage him with the whip, but not to mention that I'm also running out of magic. Oh, what the hell? Oh, interesting attack. Shouldn't be a problem though. Shouldn't be a problem and I got hit. Wait, is this the final attack? Doesn't seem to be stopping. So it most likely is. So if I can, I'm just gonna spam you from afar. Then you have an impressive amount of health. Alright, are you on? Oh, what? Oh, he's not on. Well, that looks ugly. Okay, this boss will be an issue. For sure. Believe it or not, this guy is not the final boss. But I do remember this guy being hard. Mostly because of the typical contact damage bullshit, you know? Well... I mean... we gotta do it. At least the first phase, I should be able to get it exclusively with a whip. I don't know about the third phase though. The second phase you can also more or less do it well, but I'm a little bit afraid about the rest. Okay, he's smart enough to turn around also. So you cannot simply cheese him by going behind him. As you can tell, he's not a moron. Well, he might be a moron, but not for fighting, I guess. Not much of a reason to go behind him. I want to hit the fireballs with the whip, but it's not that easy. The problem is that when you already receive enough damage at the beginning, I don't think it's gonna be enough to deal with the final phase. Then again, the final phase, I could save all the magic I have to simply spam the cross. The problem is that spamming the cross, it's not really about spamming. Like, you can do it 3 times and then you're out. At least in that period of time I should be able to... But I won't receive damage, which is what matters. Okay. So I will do it. See how long it lasts. No, that's the wrong button, god damn it. Almost received damage from that. Wait, I could only use it twice? Wait, why twice? I'm pretty sure I didn't even use an attack before, maybe I did. So you can only use that twice? I thought you could use it 3 times. Hold up. 1, 2... You can use it 3 times. So did I use another attack? Or maybe I... Like... She steals mana at the end? Not sure. But then again... 3 attacks is also most likely not gonna be enough to bring him down, but we will see. Nice. It seems that I'm getting better on the first phases. Okay. I'm gonna try using this right away. Now I've been able to do it. As you will know, this is not enough to actually bring him down. I don't know if those eyes... I think that they are just decoration. I don't think they have a hitbox, do they? I mean, I hope no, because hitting those eyes seems very annoying. I mean, dealing with the hands themselves seems very annoying no matter what. Okay. Wait, I beat the game. Like, I got the achievement, beat the game as Julius. So you actually cannot fight the true last boss? I mean, I should be glad considering how hard it is, but... And that's pretty lame. Wait, Kyle, I need your assistance. Can you actually fight the true last boss with Julius, or is it impossible? because I would like to fight him if it's possible. I mean, obviously, if it's not possible, I cannot choose, you know, grab the phone and call Iga and be like, hey, can you let me fight the final boss with Julius, mister? No, it doesn't work that way. Well, even if it ends there, I guess it's okay. I mean, it's cool enough. Just like Harmony of Dissonance, though, it was very fast. Not something that didn't really happen with Symphony of the Night. Probably, though, because I didn't know about the inputs, but I think that they lasted, well, the Richter mode in Symphony of the Night lasted a lot longer. Well, in Circle of the Moon, since it's essentially like the same thing but with your character fighting differently, I guess it makes sense that it still takes longer. But yeah, both the Maxim and the Julius mode were very short, and that's mostly because these guys are very strong. And keep in mind that this is meant to be the hard mode. Didn't seem very hard to me, if you ask me. But yeah, I guess it's that Julius is simply that strong. Also, I don't know why you're showing me Soma. I didn't use Soma. Like, at least you could have a credit sequence with Julius for this mode. But hold up. The problem is that how do I investigate this? Like, I was thinking of googling Julius fight final boss, so it's probably just gonna show that guy. Yeah, I mean, it just says new game, so I don't remember if because here's the thing, that chaotic realm that you see, that's the real final area, and I don't know if that counts as a clear. Maybe it doesn't, but I mean, this one probably does, since it already lets you go there. I'm not sure what will be the idea of going to a new game plus with Julius, but yeah, I think that might be it. But yeah, that's the thing. I will Google if it's possible. How the hell will I Google it? Also, hold up. Can we do the boss rush with Julius? Yeah, you can. I guess I could do this. It shouldn't be a problem if it's... Yeah, I mean, it's the Julius with the strength he had from... But if the final boss doesn't show up here, though I'm pretty sure it also didn't show up in... Like with how is it called? With Soma. Like in this boss rush you don't fight the abomination that you fight in the other one, I think, in the actual game. Okay, I might need to actually pick this up there, just to recover the magic. Wait, this guy was a boss? Wait a second, hold up. This guy was not a boss. How is this a boss rush? Wait, what bosses are you making me go through? Okay, well, this one was a boss. Unless that's a boss that I miss. But considering that it was such a normal enemy in one of the other areas, it will be hard to think it was an actual boss. Or maybe he was so weak that I don't even remember him as a boss. I don't know, maybe I'm stoned. This boss at least was cool. Is there any boss? Oh, that is the only boss that could give me trouble here. Well, I guess you could say that the guy that I fought at the end could give me trouble too. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. And keep in mind that here you can get heal after every fight, so it's not particularly an issue. Like if you get a lot of damage against a specific boss, should be fine. Well, the good thing is that they're all dead. Okay, already? Weren't there a couple of bosses before him? This is the one that could kill me. He was legitimately hard to beat. But I'm actually stronger now than I was when I... you know... Oh, the other guy is the guy from the arena, the one that could be an issue too. I hope not, but he could be. Damn it. Well, at least... well, not only I'm stronger, but I receive less damage as well from him. Like, otherwise that thing will be doing 100 points of damage. Though, I also don't know if the boss rush takes place in hard or normal mode. Or if that even affects bosses. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Oh, the Elysian. So you're supposed to fight the Elysian after you fight it. Didn't know that. Guess you do. No, the Elysian was not a harder boss. I guess it's maybe he just has enhanced HP. He got his ass kicked. Got him? Yeah, this guy will be the problem. I will use the same strat I used last time. Okay, and this guy is dealing the same amount of damage he was dealing last time. Fucking bitch. I don't know if I can pull off the same thing that I pulled off last time. Like doing this part properly. No, but I cannot attack first like that. Got him. Yeah, this guy is dangerous. And then it should be the final boss, right? Well, the quote-unquote final boss. Yeah, this guy. This is most likely where the boss rush will end. This will obviously all go down to the final phase and nothing else. Oof, almost hit me. Actually, you know that this attack, like I kinda panic a little bit the first time spamming the cross from afar, but it's not hard at all to dodge shit and attack at the same time, you know? Okay. Still don't know what this form is meant to be. Like a little bit weird. Why does it even look like a girl? Okay. Yeah, I mean, here the only thing that could get you is the choke factor. But it's not like it's a hard boss. I mean, it's mostly just sliding around and attacking at the right time, because not even the laser above is that big of a deal. And technically, like, the laser is the only thing that is aimed at you. Nothing else is. Alright. So yeah, you don't fight against the other guy, and I got a potion that you cannot even use. But yeah, if you do it faster, I think you get better rewards. But yeah, I guess there is no true last boss for Julius. That's a shame, but hey, I guess that's Aria of Sorrow in Julius mode. At least it was entertaining. I mean, I especially like... I think that the death fight was just pretty fun to do. But I guess that's it for the Game Boy Advance trilogy. I guess all the additional modes beaten. Well, technically Circle of the Moon has more additional modes, but they can suck a cock. Well, and this game doesn't have any additional mode. It's Dracula, it's for the Super Nintendo. It has a true ending, but I already got it, so it really doesn't have anything else. I am tempted though to Google, like, because I just want to be sure I didn't miss out on the true last boss. So if I do Aria of Sorrow, Julius final boss, yeah, they all show up here, though it says secret boss fight. No, but this is... I don't know. Can you actually fight the abomination thingy? This... Oh, that's Dawn of Sorrow. My bad, yeah. Yeah, Graham Jones, which is the true final confrontation. Yeah, no, I guess. Yeah, you don't fight the true last boss with Julius. Yeah, it says Graham is the final boss of Julius mode. It's done for lore and story reasons, and yeah, whatever, who gives a shit. I mean, the excuse here is that the only one that can enter the chaotic realm is Soma, so that's why Julius only has this as a final boss. Sounds like an excuse to me, but it's fine, I'll accept it. So I guess with that I can be safe that the advanced collection is done. So technically the next game to play, which also has a Julius mode, is Dawn of Sorrow. I'm not gonna do it on the next stream, but it most likely will happen soon. We will see about that. But in any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one and take care.